I'm Sara, based in Cape Town in South Africa. I've been in the industry since 1994. The cities of Africa are quite unique, and Cape Town probably more unique than any other African city because it's more European than anything else. And much like iconic features in cities around the world, Table Mountain is South Africa or Cape Town's icon must-do experience. 3,500 feet or just over a kilometre up above the city by cable car, getting up there and finally standing, looking at this beautiful city down below you is a really inspiring experience. It can be almost spiritual. The Victoria Falls, another highlight of any trip to Southern Africa as a region, is also very, very special. For me personally, the safari experience is a big draw card. So anything to do with the animals. It's very easy to get lost in focusing just on that one aspect. I'm going to Africa just for the animal experience. There's a lot more to it than that. And it's very often the cultural side of it. My advice is always come with an open mind, and you're going to go home with a totally different experience to what you would have gone home with if you had have come with that preconceived idea. What's often quite entertaining and amusing for us is the first park that you enter on the trips. The very first wild animal, no matter what it is, you have to stop and take pictures. And as much as you try and explain to people that you are going to see tens of thousands more of that particular animal, they have to stop and take the photograph. And I always like to remind guests halfway into the trip and then again at the end of the trip of once they've become so used to the different species of animals, I always like to remind them of that very first impala, for example, that they saw the ear of twitching behind a bush, that they had to stop and take a photograph of. And here we are 3 weeks into the trip, and we'll get to a herd of elephants and they'll just say, no, keep going, we're looking for something else now. Although safari is a big component to the trips to Africa, what always surprises me as the tour director and affects me the most is often what people get out of Africa besides the reason that they went to Africa for. So the culture. I think it's probably said of any continent, it's the people that make the place.